to get big on this nerd shit, the big thing that we're talking about this week, of course, is the Batman.
Oh shit!
And the reason for this is that we're in another period of time where this is going to be a whole nother parallel. Now, Batman is, would you say, the best character out there as far as
He's the biggest superhero of all time.
biggest superhero of all time?
Yep, I agree.
Easily. Number 2, probably Spider-Man, maybe.
Iron Man, but
Stop.
It's Superman.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Superman,
Superman
Spider-Man.
is still bigger than Spider-Man.
by
Yeah.
popularity,
Period. All around, just on Earth, the stamp that he has on Earth. Because people would like to think that Superman is the biggest superhero of all time.
Yeah.
It is Batman.
because he's more relatable.
It's
He's
Batman.
human.
He's a human being.
He's a human being. But the thing is about this particular Batman movie, we're looking at this from, if we're going back one movie, Ben Affleck played Batman one time.
Okay,
in
I'm a fan.
And I'm sorry, 2 times. Batman vs Superman and Justice League.
I'm a fan.
And probably the best Batman that we probably have seen
In trash movies.
in trash movies. Absolutely.
But he's Batman to me.
But
I
if
mean,
we even take it back even a little bit further and look at the fact that if we're going back to the 80s, cinematically,
so
Michael Keaton has played Batman.
The best.
Val Kilmer,
Mhm.
George Clooney, Christian Bale.
Nobody counts Val
No,
Kilmer.
nobody counts George Clooney.
No
George
one
Clooney.
counts either. Well, he had the nipples joint, right?
that's what.
Like nobody
Total
counts
discredit.
either one of them joints. For real.
But and then Christian Bale, Ben Affleck. Now we have Robert Pattinson. This is what, the 6th, 7th iteration
Yeah,
of the character cinematically. So you've had this many people don this role. It's been done well. It's been done trash. Total
Sometimes
trash.
Director's fault.
Has
you know?
anybody ever really been trash, or is the movie trash?
Though I think the movie has been trash. I think you're right.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
it's like so there's dudes that I'm just not sold on as being Batman, but they didn't do a trash job. It was just like, because they all know how to act. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the movie is trash.
The script was
period.
trash.
People loved The Dark Knight.
Yep.
And
that trilogy was good.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, were you trying to say the Dark Knight Rises wasn't good?
Dark Knight Rises is the first one.
Is the third.
It's the third one. Trash. With Bane?
Yeah, that
Yes.
was-
Trash.
Batman Begins.
Batman
The best.
Begins is great until he becomes Batman.
I'm Batman. Nice coat.
I'll give you that.
So
Okay.
like the whole movie is phenomenal. Once he gets a Batman costume on, it
Okay.
was like, what is this bullshit?
Except for the Dark Knight, which is
That is-
beautifully done.
Top to bottom.
Okay, and then you got the first Batman, Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson.
that was great, gritty. So
The thing I remember from the Tim Burton Batmans, and no, I'm talking about that first one
Yeah.
with Michael Keaton, and I'm talking about the second one, Batman Returns, with Catwoman and the Penguin. Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Now that whole like dark
The second
element,
movie, yeah.
because at that time, you never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
There was no dark elements in any type of movies, and the thing is, the last superhero movie that we got with some type of persona in it was Christopher Reeve. And that was, daytime, and he had all these powers. There was this positive music playing all the time. And then you get this dark ass fucking movie. It just kind of like set it off for me. That just like set the mode.
I just
as the
think of
type
Prince
movies.
when I think
The soundtrack.
Vicky Hell. That shit was weird. That shit was weird, man. That shit was weird, dog.
But
Great Joker.
oh yeah,
great.
great Joker. Jack
I mean,
Nicholson.
he just looks the
He just
part,
looked the
too.
part. But then the Joel Schumacher ones, which were a travesty.
Oh, like, did he know they were travesties?
This is the thing. I think he just looked at Tim Burton's movies, the 2 Tim Burton movies, and just realized to himself, like, I don't want to do. I have to do something completely different than what that guy did.
Campy as shit.
And then he turned it into like some funhouse type bullshit.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, but they also added, it was like, let's throw a bunch of villains together, because when you get rid of Joker, if it's like playing a video game where you make the boss first. You fought Bison first, now you're going to fight the other guys. I think that's an issue too with Batman, is that when you make Batman, you feel like you got to make Joker, but isn't Joker the ultimate enemy? Shouldn't he come in
Correct.
in part 3?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be fighting like a
Henchmen and
Mr.
shit.
Freeze fucking
Because
first.
the
or some
WB
shit.
wanted that money from jump.
I mean, but I understand it, but that's also an issue that puts that on those people's plates where it's like, we need a whole fucking team of bad guys to add up to this
They
shit.
trying to up one another.
Right.
But the thing is, with this brand new movie, to your point, they're bringing in everybody.
So
Like I'm talking about from the casting of this brand new Batman movie. You're going to have Catwoman in it. You're going to have the Riddler in it, Penguin in it, Two-Face in it.
and just so the people don't know, what storyline are they going to use?
Well, the wild card in this is that they casted Carmine Falcone. Now, the Falcone family were kind of like the Italian mob family in Gotham. And one of the biggest storylines that came out of the Falcone family was the Long Halloween.
Oh, cool.
And the Long Halloween is basically where you kind of see Batman going to, instead of from the movies, from what we've seen where all this action is happening, that's going, of course, that's going to happen too. But more so, you get to see kind of like the intricacies of how he develops how to solve crimes because he is the world's greatest detective.
So it's going to be a straight up detective movie,
So
right?
it's kind of like, I guess, a murder mystery.
Yeah.
Now, from the Long Halloween, there's a brand new villain out there committing murders out there called the Holiday Killer.
Mhm.
And every holiday he commits a murder. So Christmas, Christmas,
Yeah.
New
Yeah, that's
Year's,
crazy.
Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, April Fool's Day.
Hopefully, since this will be general public information, no one gets any fucking ideas.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, so what he does is he goes into the psyches of some of his past villains in order to develop what the mind of what this guy's doing. So
Gotcha.
you kind of see him going into detective mode. Now, from the comics, yeah, we've known him as this sort of kick-ass, always prepared type dude, but you never really like seen the comics brought out on screen of him as, like this problem solver. This is like this Sherlock Holmes type motherfucker, but just happens to be a superhero.
But is this kind of like Batman Year One with the Long Halloween script, or is this Batman already years in?
Well, that's the problem that we're going to come into. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's going to be. They're talking about bringing it back to Batman in his younger years, like
Yeah,
when
they
he first
can't-
became Batman.
There's no way that they can put an origin story on this.
Yeah, no.
No way. It's too soon.
Too soon.
You got to just jump right in and this is what it is. And it's fucked up because DC is just in a fucking shitstorm of bullshit. And they have to just throw it. It really sucks to have your rival company have a cohesive universe and
Yeah.
you're forced to just say, let's just tell random stories. Let's just tell random stories. And guess what? Some of these random stories
May
are
work.
going to be fucking dope.
Yeah.
They proved it with Joker. It's fucking excellent movie.
Most profitable movie ever. So
Shit.
this is the Party Nerds. You can hit us up, like, comment, and subscribe to us. Party Nerds YouTube. You can see this episode on SoundCloud, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And look out for the three of us, Dev Nasty, Devin Wade on Instagram, Grandmaster Facts, and Jorge at Party Nerds. You can hit up Cage Nerd at any time. Feel free. Peace.
Peace.
Party nerds.